And topic is a level of ecological organization. Living matter is highly organized, distinguished has various degrees of complexity, structural. Each of these levels builds on the previous level and provides the foundation for the other level. They are the following. Chemical level. It is the abiotic level in which four levels can be distinguished. Subatomic level, composed of the smallest particles of matter such as protons, neutrons, electrons. Atomic level, a of atoms. It's called bioelements, for example, a iron atom, an oxygen atom, etc. Molecular level, it can be of three types. Simple molecular level, it results from the union of two or more atoms through bonds chemicals. For example, a molecule of oxygen, a calcium carbonate. The molecules that make up living matter are called biomolecules. For example, glucose. Macromolecular level, they result from the union of many simple molecules or monomers that make up a polymer. For example, starch is polymer, or macromolecule formed by glucose monomers. Protein is a polymer of various amino acid molecules. Supramolecular level, it results from the union of macromolecules. For example, glycoproteins, chromatin, lipoproteins, etc. Supramolecular complex can find associates forming. Cellular organelles level, constituted by the union of simple molecules, macromolecules, supramolecules, such as lysosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, etc. is a semi-autonomous level. A biological level, cellular level. It is the first biotic level made up of organelles where the prokaryotic cells, that is, without a nuclear membrane, and eukaryotic cells, or cells with nuclear membrane and will differentiate nucleus. At tissue level, set of specialized cells of the same type which carry out a particular function: nervous tissue, muscle tissue, adipose tissue. Organ level, some types of tissues combine to form the organs that are the structural and functional units of hybrid living beings. For example, the brain, the eye, the flower. Apparatus level, the organs is turned when they constitute a chain of functions consecutive give rise to the device made up of different bodies. Example, the digestive system performs the digestive function or digestion, the respiratory system or breathing, etc. System level, when the function is carried out by single type of tissue, it's called a system. For example, the skeletal system, nervous system, muscular system, etc. All systems that work together for an individual living being and organisms level. We understand by organisms all the living beings that make up the different space on planet Earth that can vary enormously in shape, characteristics, and primordial elements. Going from microorganisms go to gigantic animals. uh, Ecological level, species level, a group of morphological similar organisms which potentially interbreed. Example species Homo sapiens, Vultur gryphus, Musculus etc. Population level, a set of individuals of the same species that live in an area, given and at a given time are considered a population. Uh, for example, the rabbit population that exists today in Pisac. Community level, all population in an area constitute a community. Only living beings form a community or biocenosis. A community in a forest might consist of white firs, woodpeckers, owls, short-tailed shells, and all other population of animals that live in the forest. Inert matter is not for part of a community. Ecosystem level includes the set of population of various species, bacteria, fungi, plants, and animals, including man, and that live and interact in an area, particular or every environment, land, weather, atmosphere, of the relations between the species and their medium, result in the flow of matter and energy in the ecosystem. Biosphere. Finally, the entire surface on the earth that is inhabited by living beings receives biosphere name. Planet Earth. It's the higher level of organization, made up of the living and the non-living. The adaptation are filters that help individuals to survive and reproduce in an environment that includes not only physical factors, but also the other organisms which the individual interacts. Among these other organisms, there are predators, prey, and competitors of the same species. The adaptations usually involve mutation or change genetic. Adaptations. The survival of each species will depend on the ability to adapt to the change produced in the environment in which they live. The process by which a species is slowly or quickly conditioned in order to survive against this modification is called biological adaptation. A biological adaptation is a process, physiological or morphological trait or behavior of an organism that has evolved over a period by natural selection. natural selection in such a way that increases their long term chances for breed successfully.